Yo, what is going on YouTube? DX1 back here again with a very super quick news update, and we've got a lot of stuff to go over, so let's just jump straight into the news from the Pokemon Go Hub. Let's just start off. This is like the CNN of Pokemon Go. Like, I love Pokemon Go Hub. So we've got news that the Mewtwo capture rate file is now in the Game Master. So we now know Mewtwo's base capture rate is 6%. So, it says here, trainers, we've observed a recent change of Mewtwo's base capture rate in the main game configuration file, also known as the Game Master. Mewtwo's base capture rate is 6%, which is significantly higher than the other legendary base capture rates. We believe that this is due to Mewtwo being available only via the exclusive raid system. So, it takes a look at the game's code, and you can see right here, and I love how they highlighted this in green. This is why I love this website. They highlighted Mewtwo's base capture rate 0.06. So, now that we know that Mewtwo's base capture rate is 6%, a chart has also surfaced from the Pokemon Go Hub stating Mewtwo's catch percentages with each berry plus the ball thrown, whether you use a regular throw or a curveball. So, what's interesting to note here is if you use a golden raspberry, excellent throw on every attempt, you have a 47.18% chance of capturing Mewtwo. That's nearly a 50-50% shot at Mewtwo. And usually I would not recommend always going for the excellent throw unless you're really skilled at it, unless excellent throws are second nature to you. Now I usually go for consistent great throws because that's what I can do with more consistency. I usually have trouble landing excellent throws on each and every throw, but for this one I'm really gonna suggest, go for that 50-50 shot, because those are gonna be your highest odds ever for a legendary. You're not gonna have a better chance of catching a legendary Pokemon than with Mewtwo at a 6% capture rate, 50-50 shot with the golden raspberry plus excellent throw curveball. So I wrote this on my Instagram, and this was a little bit of a problem going on in the community where people were not able to catch Raikou, Suicune, or Entei with excellent throws with golden raspberries. And there seems to be, I like to call it the strike zone. This is like kind of like a strike zone because we're talking curveballs, and now we have a kind of an indication of where the ball needs to be thrown. We have a zone where the ball needs to be thrown to catch that Pokemon for it to register a curveball bonus. So, for the clockwise throw, you see the curve bonus is mostly pretty easy to hit, but you've got to make sure that you're paying attention to that mental picture in your mind. You have to be able to picture that one edge of the circle is not going to register the curveball bonus. So once you keep that in mind, once you have the strike zone visualized in your head, once you're making those throws, it's a lot easier to get that excellent curveball bonus, which will make the catch easier. So with that out of the way, and ladies and gentlemen, we also have the very first Mewtwo raid footage from a Japanese Pokemon Go YouTuber. I believe he's live streaming this, 9,800 plus people watching it. Good for this guy. And it looks like he's debuting the first exclusive raid in Japan, which doesn't really surprise me because Mewtwo was already debuted in Japan, so of course they're going to debut the first exclusive raid. And it seems like he's down to his last ball, and from the images that I'm seeing, it looks like he didn't get it. If I didn't watch it, so if he actually did catch it, please correct me if I'm wrong, but from what I'm seeing here, he didn't get it. And that's kind of scary to me, because, guys, like, if I go to this if I get invited to the exclusive raid, which I most likely will, and if I go there, and if I don't catch Mewtwo, all hell's gonna break loose on camera. Let me just put it down that way. So, that's all the news out of the way, so now, let's go ahead and jump right into the Generation 3 preview. We're going to be going into the Fire-type starter of the Hoenn region. We're going to go over Torchic, Combuskin, and Blaziken coming right up. Alright guys, let's jump right into this. This is going to be the last of the Hoenn region starters. We're going to start off with Torchic, and he's going to be your fire type Hoenn region Generation 3 starter, coming in with a max CP of 959. That's pretty high for just a basic starter Pokemon. 959, an attack stat of 130, a defense stat of 92, and a stamina stat of 90. Now, for a starter Pokemon, I really like these stats. So let's continue into Combuskin, which is Torchic's evolution. A max CP of 1472, a max attack stat of 163, a max defense stat of 115, and a stamina stat of 120. So now we move into Combuskin's evolved form Blaziken. A max CP of 2,631, an attack stat of 240, a defense stat of 141, and a stamina stat of 160. So, I'm thinking that, if you want another awesome fire type attacker with the dual typing of fire and fighting, look no further than Blaziken. And also, you want to look out for the signature move for Blaziken, which is Blaze Kick. So, let's go over real quick the signature moves of all three of these Generation 3 starter Pokemon. Trico, evolving into Sceptile, being, come on, Brain, come on. Brain, come on, I need you right now. Okay. Leaf Blade, and the evolution of Mudkip to Swampert, that Pokemon signature move is Muddy Water, and Torchic to Blaziken, that signature move is going to be Blaze Kick. So, look for all three of these moves to be learned by these Pokemon. And, I'm looking forward to seeing how these starters are going to be incorporated into the metagame. And I'm just looking forward to getting their candies and evolving these guys and seeing how they fare. So, that's going to do it for the Generation 3 starters. In the next Generation 3 preview, we'll probably be going over the basics, the Pokemon that you'll be seeing spawn more frequently, or the most frequently, from Generation 3. So, have that to look forward to in the next update. And don't forget to drop a like and subscribe for more videos, and I'll see you guys next time.